So much, Mpho. The Department of Public Service and Administration is educating and preparing workers for the implementation of lifestyle audits. Now, Public Service and Administration Deputy Minister Dr. Chana Pilane-Majake says the departments and government components are to complete the reporting by the end of January 2022. She now joins us to further discuss this. A very good morning to you, Deputy Minister. Thank you so much for your time this morning. An important step to good governance. This is, just talk to me about how this will be implemented and who will be targeted, how whoever is looked at these audits, whoever these audits are on, how will they be chosen? Deputy Minister, you are muted. Can I just ask you to please unmute yourself?
Sorry about that, Mpho. Thank you very much, and thank you for inviting me to your channel, and good morning to viewers. The first statement I'd like to just make is that the government of South Africa is very serious about fighting corruption. And this is one of the measures that the government of South Africa is actually taking in pursuit of fighting corruption. And this is in the form of lifestyle audits for public officials. We know of all the complaints about corruption that takes place in government, which President Ramaphosa has actually taken serious. And we know and understand a lot of measures that have actually been put in place just to really fight corruption. So at this front, when we have to actually look at what public officials, the people that work for government, are actually doing in contributing towards corruption, lifestyle audits have become important. So basically for now, with effect from April 2021, it has become compulsory for lifestyle audits to be done. So what has then followed was circulars that were actually issued to government departments, advising them about this process and also advising them about the templates that are to be utilized, the e-disclosures, one of it, so that they can be in the position to gather information on each and every government employee in order for them to manage through the office of the ethics officer in each and every government department to assess and match the lifestyle audit of a public official or a government employee in relation to the income that they earn. Where it is actually then found that there seems to be gaps, more information will be sought, and where there is no match in relation to the lifestyle that a public official is living and the income in terms of their salary, the kind of salary that they have, then there will have to be some kind of an investigation. And that investigation might actually have to be an investigation that is referred to the SAPS, but also, on the other hand, we have what has been established, which is called a fusion center. A fusion center was actually established when we began to experience corruption around PPEs when COVID came in. So this fusion center is a team of investigators that come and actually participate as a team to look at whatever is wrong and to actually jointly do the necessary investigations in order for them to actually manage to have solid cases that may actually be prosecuted. And the Fusion Center, for now, has got the SAPS, it has got the Special Investigation Unit, it has got the NPA and other law enforcement agencies. So basically this is what it is. So if there is something that says there could be something that is wrong about the lifestyle of this employee and an investigation is done, this might actually then lead to a process where a conclusion is reached that there could be something that is wrong. The charges may actually be laid so that the prosecution process may begin. In certain instances, it might actually mean maybe just an internal disciplinary action that may be taken. I guess the magnitude of the problem will be the one that will actually guide every process for every government employee who will have been found to have done something that is wrong.
You are watching your weekend report. This is Buhle Matulini speaking to the Deputy Minister of Public Service and Administration, Dr. Chana Pilane-Majake. Now, Minister, you speak of that they will, the employees will have to fill out a form, and essentially you relying on the honesty from them regarding their lifestyle. But we all know that if you are caught with your pants around your ankles, you generally aren't going to just give yourself up like that. So how do you ensure that what is given is actually the truth and actually matches the lifestyle that they live? And on that, Minister, is there a level of employment that you will be looking at, or is it everyone that is subject to these audits?
For now, we are actually looking at, I think, level 9 upwards. This is what the audit will actually be looking at. But basically, your question is saying, are we convinced that we will get all the information from the relevant employee? Earlier, when I actually presented, I said, where we think that there is a gap, we will then look for more information. And we may not look for more information from the employee himself. There may be channels that may be utilized to get the additional information. A lot of things may give you away if you look at it in terms of what is called lifestyle audit.
Now, Minister, apologies for interrupting you. I want to quickly speak of, excuse me, an article that's in the Sunday Independent this morning on Yoliswa Makazi, who is accused of nepotism, bullying, and unfairly suspending officials. This is by Nahau. Now, I know that those accusations have been made towards, well, have been brought towards your department, and they've asked that Minister Tlotlo goes in and investigates and suspend Makasi in the process of that investigation. If you could just talk to me about that and perhaps just give me some insight as to how far that process is, and also how this process would be married to the lifestyle audits as well.
Thank you for that question. I haven't really seen the article that you're talking about that is in the paper this morning. But I must say that this is something that is within the competency of the minister. I am aware that such a matter has been reported to the office of the minister. I am aware that the minister is in the process of actually working on the matter, also jointly dealing with it with the office of the president. It is something that the minister will address.
All right, let's leave it there. Thank you so much for your time, Deputy Minister. I really do appreciate that. That is Deputy Minister Chana Pilane-Majake. She is from the Department of Public Service and Administration. That is all the time we have for that conversation. Up next, we'll